Hey everyone, DW Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright. So, let's see. I can devote a couple guys here. I think I want to move some Spitfires over into Saki though, so we can properly bomb the enemy. This sounds really loud to me for some reason. Like louder than normal. Thought I had more Spitfires than that there. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Yeah, I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess if I had used one of these Spitfires to actually hit him, then I would be fine. You know what? Let's move these guys closer. Yeah, you actually get in the air. Let's move them closer too. This is going to be a turn with a lot of movement just from place to place. Okay, let's give these guys a chance first. And that's why the sound is all off, is because I have to keep changing it just so I can hear it. It does this weird thing where it doesn't properly balance itself, and then I hear it in my right ear, not my left ear. It's kind of annoying. And then I adjust the sound and it evens itself out, but oftentimes that means it ends up being louder. I don't know how much that really comes through on recordings, but it's kind of annoying. It's hard to get sound mixing right. I've had zero experience outside this channel, which really, if you guys want to know more, if there's anyone who wants to know more about like doing any kind of video or sound stuff, start a YouTube channel and you'll be forced to figure a lot of it out. But I still don't have that much information on a lot of the finer details. It's an interesting kind of work. And if you do something that you enjoy, it's pretty fun. Okay, so these Lancasters... I don't know. I think I'm going to ignore these special fortresses because they're really not a threat. And the fact of the matter is, we're pretty close to wiping Germany off the map anyway. They act as good barriers against some Russian incursion from specific points, so I might as well just leave them there, right? We could bully Tirana. I mean, I know it's got that stupid mountain infantry. If we cleared him out, I don't know if they'll be able to build more of them. At least not fast. It'd leave them with nothing but Italian infantry, which is preferable. I thought they had more than one guy in there. Okay, they do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's fighters around there. I don't think there is here. So if I remember right, we bombed Bucharest last turn. And absorbed the, Okay, so basically our goal here is... I mean, one, just, you know, kill Russian units, but... we can make them real uncomfortable by keeping this thing weakened so we can take it at a moment's notice if we need to. I don't want to take it yet, because I don't want to fight all those T-34s that are freely moving through German territory. That's the Krim. Weird. I'd love to wipe out the rest of their fleet. Okay. So yeah, so not that many guys. But we'll keep them on their toes. I'm gonna go ahead and get you away. That didn't work. It's on grassland. You guys got this. Okay. I want to make sure there wasn't going to be some tricky, oh, you thought you could bomb us, but actually, kind of business. Because I hate that. Well, let's kill Mountain Man first. And then I might move my planes from Verdun down to Zaragoza. I don't know if they can actually hit anything anymore. But the ones in Cagliari should only have to move to hit that city up in the corner. It's always the most inconvenient thing to take. I could go through Portugal, but at the end of the day, that doesn't make it a lot easier. I'll probably just send a tank or two over there. I don't imagine they have too much. So I'm not seeing any really Russian tank divisions. Like, there was one in here, but I don't see any more. So I don't know where those, like, 20 that he's got in reserve are. They must be in Sweden. And then they haven't been able to get out of Sweden for some reason. It's the only thing I can come up with. That, or he's got them guarding radar towers for some reason. Those units should be on the front lines. Wow, we are not doing great. That radar tower is probably making it annoying. I have to waste several bombers to get the tower. I might next turn when we're, like, you know, attacking the city, but right now, not a huge deal. Yeah, that's no surprise. Good thing it's irrelevant. Yeah, not in range. I'm gonna move you down here too. Should be good. Alright. Spitfires, let's make sure we have a clear path of bombardment. Yeah, no fighters in the air around those cities. Right. I probably should double check this one. Okay. What the? I hate that so much. Frickin' enemies just cheating. Because they don't like... I hate it when the computer just unequally applies different rules to itself so that it can make its life easier. I'm gonna try to destroy that fighter. If it's the only one in there. Thank you. It's unreasonably difficult to shoot them down, or to bomb them sometimes. Yes, blow up more installations that I could use. Hello. Alright, our guys should be able to deal with that. I figure we should just destroy these before he has a chance to actually use them, right? Boy, I have a lot of Spitfires. Okay, I don't really plan to bomb Breslau just yet. I want to hit it with the artillery first. See if we can reduce the strain on our bombers. But I see a couple exposed T-34s out here. We might as well destroy them. Whoa. Thought we drew out any fighters, but okay. Somehow our Lancaster won that fight, even though it really shouldn't have. I would destroy that radar tower, but I kind of like it. It blocks the Russians and makes them expend like 3 extra movement just to get through. Oh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab these things. See what we're looking at here. Okay, nothing in there but fortresses and 88s. Nice. Okay. So let's kill this. Take out his fighter in Warsaw. There was a wounded T-34 in Yugoslavia that I missed because I didn't observe it. I wasn't there. Okay, that city probably has a yak, so I'm going to ignore that security division that's up there. They're not scary anyway. I might get him after we take Danzig. We'll see. Well, no, I can do this a little easier. Nothing. It's got a lot of overlap here. This one applies to Warsaw, Danzig, and Königsberg, but Warsaw's also gotten, like, helped by Radom's one, and Königsberg's also helped by that one. Basically, hitting this only hurts Danzig, so there's no point. Yeah, I think we might as well take Danzig this turn. The Russians don't seem to be trying too much on this front anymore. And that'll get us one step closer to Königsberg, which we need to take. It's being real annoying, and I don't want to deal with another Bismarck. I'm just glad Gibraltar hasn't even been able to build anything other than, like, infantry for the past eternity, because we've trapped them in there. Come on, just hit him. I've got so many Lancasters, and they're making me waste them on this. Thank you. Oh, he's got another one. I thought he had, like, one more one-hit point guy. Cool, I think we can take it from there. So I definitely did have enough to get these guys, but I don't think it really matters that much. We're just going to go ahead and... yeah, just out of reach. I didn't use all my Spitfires here, did I? Dang it, I did. That was stupid of me. Hold on, I have some in here. So there aren't... I thought there was a wounded T-34 that was running away somewhere. Apparently not. Alright. Warsaw. There's no way to take it in one turn ever. Because I'm pretty sure it controls all of those forests around it. You can attack it in one turn from Radom. That's basically it. Taking Radom is a thing all on its own. So, generally, the conquest of Poland takes 2 turns right off the bat if you do it as fast as possible. Use 2 turns, you can take them all out. Their units are pretty good, if I'm being honest. Polish infantry. I don't know, do they... I think they're in here as their own units. Yeah. 7-11. It's not great, but that's... I mean, for a minor power right in the middle of your territory is Germany, that's a decent bit. They never will last long, no matter what happens. Much like the real war. Because they didn't really have a chance. But their units are not bad. How did we miss? Dang it, I was trying to get it before that happened. Normally I would ignore it, but since we're not attacking the city this turn, this gives us an opportunity to destroy something that will be annoying later. Because it'll bombard anything that we attack with. There we go. And it's AA for the future units he's going to garrison it with, which he will. Yeah, this will siphon off pretty much everything he has left in Breslau and Königsberg, having to reinforce the cities and radar towers that we have now exposed. He's probably going to send the 88 out of there to do it, which I will take. Oh, that was an accident. Oh well. Alright, they all went up there, right? Okay, I'm tired of that. There we go. And I know that went through all the work to put a mine on that and a road, but we're just gonna delete that, because you also had to put a radar tower on that mountain. Of course. So we can take this in 2 turns, if I can properly kill all the guys in it. I'd like to kill at least 1 this turn. There we go. Nice job. At least I'm no longer concerned with the destruction of universities and libraries. They have literally no effect on me anymore. So I have that going for me. It'd be funny if when you turned all of your science down, it just started turning into commerce. Basically all the science that you bring in, since you're not putting it towards research, you just make money off of it. Oh cool, we got just enough to get that done. They really desperately did not want to hurt that guy anymore. Right. Yeah, let's just come out here so far. You can stay here, I guess, but the rest of you should probably move. And I'm not even sure which of these is farther. I guess I got Lancasters at both. Alright. Alright, well, there's a dude out there. Curious how we got several veterans in there. Unfortified. Here, let's just reduce this city's utility to nothing. Okay. I have enough Lancasters over here. These guys are going to go there. I'm going to try to use the Blackburns before anything else. Okay, well now I can move any remaining Blackburns and Spitfires into the city once we take it. Since these Lancasters are sort of hamstrung, till I can bomb out, or till I can use my fighters to clear out their cover. We're just going to wait here, I suppose. Okay, he's got 2 of these in there at least. That was an accident. Dang it. That road might have been useful. Alright, we took Karaganda last turn. This you guys, yeah, move in here. A lot of our lines are kind of closing up as we get closer. What else can you make? Cromwell in 4. Yeah, do that. Ah, T-34s. We found them. Here, go here for now. These guys are just finishing up roads for fun. Go over there. Okay, those are Soviets. Yeah, help them out. Okay, and no one can attack us here in one turn either. Oh, not him. Whoops. Okay, so... yeah, nothing too fancy, just a tank. It's cool, though. Might as well experience it. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to send out a couple of guys this way. Now the rest of them are just going to beeline it towards the city. You know, this is not forced, is it? Okay. You go up here. Winton really needs some more help. Sydney makes a lot of shields. I guess he can stay here. Yeah, the rest of them should start heading up. Okay, let's see. We should be able to take Pressburg. Oh, well. He's got more artillery in here than I thought. He's got a 1 hit point infantry left, I know that. Oh, and was it a motorized infantry, or does he have multiple? He's got multiple. Also looks like that wounded T-34 is gonna get away from me, which is too bad. Okay, well, anyone can take this thing now. Even the Matilda that I'm gonna garrison the city with. Alright, well now Russia has no way to attack us down here in one turn, which is helpful. Oh, these are our roads now. I see. Okay, so let's... I think I have a Valentine here. I also have a 6 Crusader. Go ahead and kill this. Actually, do I have any... Okay, I need to leave something here. Guess I'll leave a Valentine. Okay, if you really want them, Germany, come and get them. Okay, we'll wake up a couple Matildas, and the city can be attacked, theoretically, but not really. So, do that. Okay, so we've taken 2 more cities from them. Next turn we should be able to take Breslau, and then once we take Breslau, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cool. All my artillery, pretty much this whole stack, is just going to move to Königsberg and do the same thing. We're going to try to take those 2 German fortresses. So that's going to get away. Next turn we're going to have to use a bunch of bombers killing those. But I'm hoping, this is the only progress I intend to make, and maybe Warsaw, is Breslau, so if we can take it... Oh boy, these T-34s are going to make things complicated too. I mean, so basically I'll be able to use the Lancasters to destroy these, because I probably won't need them for too much. The artillery, I'm hoping, are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. I should make sure I've got them all inside too. I don't have any just loose artillery hanging around that I forgot about. No, looks like I got them all. Okay, let's wake up that comet and get him over here. Because this dude's gonna be awesome. Alright, we should have that thing next turn. Madrid, that is. And depending on how that goes and what kind of bombing power we have left, because all my Lancasters are down here now, we may be able to take these other two. Oh, well, that one we'll have to wait 2 turns regardless. We might be able to take Cordoba. And I think... yeah, we don't have any way to get to Gibraltar fast. We're going to have to... that's going to take an extra turn as well. But 2 more turns, we may have the entire peninsula here under our control. So that'd be helpful. Okay, you're good. This one should be full up. Just go ahead and... yeah, get them over here and the workers can spread out. Might drop the others somewhere else. Alright, well, we're just going to keep making slow progress in every direction out there. These things are probably going to run for it. They're trying to get out of here, which I totally get. I would love to have my Lancasters focus on bombing them, but I think what I'm going to have to do is just hope that we come across them on their trek through, and I take them out there. These guys I'm just going to... well... no, you know what? Next turn, I'm going to take all the Lancasters from here, and they're going to go here. Because we can't really hit this city. It's going to be a couple turns before we get there. That'd give us the best fire lines on everything, including even Nordvik if we wanted it. But they can get out of our sight range in that time. Oh, whoops. Do I have Blenheim here? Okay, we might be able to get them then. They might not escape. Just cut off a few more of his Siberian reinforcements. That'd be handy. Okay, he's got a bunch of Anzacs in here. And Valentines. Why do I just have Valentines chilling? Were they waiting for our offensive? Okay, these cities are going to be annoying. This line of them right here. They're generally pretty disconnected and reasonably large. These ones I think he's probably got roaded up, so they shouldn't be too bad. Okay, well if he continues his regular strategy of run away, this will work out just fine. 2 more turns, we'll have this in our hands, and once we have that, well, I don't know how the roads will break down. It might take us a whole other turn just to get Chelyabinsk, but we should be able to start bombing them effectively next turn. I think I'm going to mass up some forces. And we're going to go after Stalingrad. Because why not? Yeah, no, we should do it. Get our heavy artillery. I have taken this city purely with tanks before. I had a buttload of panzers on my first German game, and I figured there was no point in bombing it, so I didn't bomb it at all. Panzers held the line, though. Gotta give them credit. Okay, and I don't want to use the artillery. Yeah, no, we're not going to take Istanbul. Not this turn. Alright, so looks like he doesn't have too much unless he's got a bunch of stuff in this, in Odessa and Sevastopol. He doesn't have much in the way of ships. Germany has those. They probably might just get erased. I'd like to bomb them just for fun, because they've been there the whole game, but they might survive. I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And I think I've pretty much finished everything I need to finish. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about what these T-34s are going to do. They may attack Danzig, and we should be able to repel them. At least we're not in resistance, but... I mean, all we are is just fortified. And T-34s are pretty strong. But before we do that... Not France. So let's see. So I still have 3 Army HQs, 4 German 88s. So those must all be at Königsberg and Breslau. That's basically what I'm understanding here. Or walking around Russia, they could be doing that. Only 11 infantry left. Yikes. 2 fighters, neither of them are Falkwolves. 18 motorized infantry. 2 security divisions, 1 Romanian. And then 4 heavy artillery. So, yeah, I don't see any security divisions around any of those cities. They're not in either of these, and they're not guarding these. So, they're either all in Königsberg, or Breslau, or both. Or they're walking around Russia, doing nothing. Because they're not in Gibraltar either. Alright. Yeah, I think that's basically everything. We're making bold moves on Stalingrad. That'll be nice to take that thing. I sort of plan on waiting, but I don't see why I should if the Russians aren't even going to counterattack ever. I might as well take this very important, huge radius city. And once that's in my hands, I can attack Kharkov, which is vitally important, because then it'll let me just start working my way up this chain. We can work our way back to these guys. Like, all of these cities here, all of them, are massive producers. So taking any one of them starts hurting him badly. We start taking them in droves, he'll have no chance. And once we deal with Spain and finish off Germany and Italy, the fight will basically be over. There will be nothing he can do to counteract all 280 of my Lancasters coming down on his head. How many do I have now, actually? I think that's reasonably close to the number. 298. 2 more away from 300. So I have more than I thought I'd hit. Love Lancasters. Alright, I checked both convoys. Don't have anything left in the transports. So I think we're good to go. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. I think we took out the barracks at Istanbul, so they shouldn't be able to heal anymore. Excuse me? Go away. How are you gonna threaten me? We're allies. Whoa. What in the world was that? Oh, well, that sucks. I think I found out where the Messerschmitts are. So we took out every single plane, and that probably just finished off the German one. We took out every single plane that he has in Europe. Well, in mainland Germany, Europe. So the Americans must have been harassing him here for a while. That or they just waited for me to show up. And now they've decided to do something. Why in the world would he threaten me? He can't even attack me. We don't have a rite of passage anymore, I don't think, at least. No. I know what they want. I'm not going to give it to them. Oh, here they come. They actually going to counterattack us somewhere? There was a wounded one down there. And it's at Istanbul, so we might be able to kill it now. Okay, Okay, they're still headed south. Oh, that one just came down to guard the radar tower. Got it. Great idea. He came for the workers. I'll trade a T-34 for a couple German workers. Yeah, why not? And the Soviets say they care about the working class. And Yugoslavia's got a real pollution problem. I wonder if they're ever going to shift. I wonder what they're going to focus on the moment I take those German cities down there. I get a marketplace built. Trust me, you will all be very happy when Germany no longer exists. If there's one thing I can say for the world, it's that it's definitely better under British rule. Whoops. I do not want somewhere out there building a comet. $300 Lancasters. I sort of need them with how spread out they are, but now that we're starting to close in all kind of on the same spot, I think we're going to find out just how many we have when they're all concentrated at a couple of locations. They've had to spread out a lot. If I can lock down some of these other like sort of channels of Siberia that we're moving in, which I don't think we're really going to till the end of the game, honestly. By that point, we'll have conquered everything else. Just because it takes so long to get out there. Then again, Russia's production can't really keep up with... Whoopsie. Somewhere's building something wrong now. Russia's production can't really keep up with how fast I'm killing his men at these distant cities. Where are artillery offensives? There it is. I want Paris to pump out a handful of those so we can use them on Leningrad when the time comes. I've only got 4 right now. There's our Churchill. I might reactivate the animations just to see a Churchill move around too. You know, as long as I'm rushing comets, I should do it in different cities, right? Like, these guys are already building them in pretty fast. Yikes. The city is getting polluted. I need to get someone on that. Okay, wake up you, wake up you. I have not been paid attention to this spot out here. Wake up you as well. Okay, I think what I should do, yeah, is take, like, this city here. There we go, Comet. And it's probably much, like, more efficient to be getting these things immediately. So we'll have... no, not that, actually. Let's have Brussels do it, because Brussels isn't going to rebel. Bam. And that way they're also right on top of the action, and then the others can just build them over time. That might be slowing him down. I need to see, actually. Hold on. Okay, that does slow it by a turn. I can't wait to kick you out of my territory, China. And I'm hyped to see one of these guys just trash an enemy. Okay, so he killed the workers, but who cares? We're going to take him out. New German infantry. Don't know if there's anything new in there. And this should be the turn, next time I record, where we take Anadir, hopefully. Well, maybe not when we take it. Maybe. No, we're going to land outside, and I'm going to actually properly attack it with my tanks. That is why they're here. And then there'll probably be a lot of movement across the way, but once we get to this road system the Russians conveniently built for us, they can join up with the others and continue raging across the entirety of the continent. Yeah, so next time we may be able to take both of these cities and just sort of end this place as a threat. These two are going to take a little bit to get to, as are these. These 4 are all going to be a while. These ones are a little annoying, but they're not too bad. Naviport's pretty out there. But since we already have some people on some of this stuff, I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. I might just go directly from Norilsk over to Naviport so we can take it all at once. And apparently, I've learned, Palermo should really be right here. Like, the fact is, this island in reality is not connected to Italy. It's shallow and it's a short cross, so you can walk across, but it's not physically connected, and ships do sail through it. So, this city should be here, so ships could go through. I'm not sure why he didn't do that. But that definitely explains why it's so frustrating to use all of this stuff, because I feel like this is pretty simple and Italy should have already had that. That's because in reality, Italy does have that. That's why it seems so obvious. Alright. Well, Russia's going to throw everything it's got at us, and I don't think it's going to be enough. We're going to keep taking Spain, we're going to keep taking Siberia, and next turn we may even take Stalingrad, which is going to be awesome. But we won't know for sure until the next one, because that's all for this one. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.